it's fucked up at the same time. Yo, word.
Get in where you
Hey,
fit
yo,
in.
for real, son. Like, shit ain't what it used to be, cause it ain't something that's supposed to be.
Hey, welcome to Artist Corner. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Gianna Rivera, but you can call me Gigi for short, and I'm from North Jersey, born and raised.
What do you do?
Basically, I'm a makeup artist. Yeah, that's what I do.
So, how many years have you been a makeup artist?
I would say since I was 18, so about 3 years. I got into it during quarantine because there's nothing else to do.
Okay, so give us kind of like a backstory. Like, what made you get into it?
Like what made me like makeup? Well, I first got into makeup when I was in 7th grade. I like cut the front of my eyebrow off, and that's when I started doing brows and everything. And then I really got into makeup once I was in high school. Like I'd wake up every day, like super fucking early, like 5 a.m. when I'd have to go at 7, just to do a full face. And everyone would always like show my love to it. So my mom was like, why don't you make that into a career? Like, why don't you go to beauty school? And I always wanted to do fashion. So I was like, I don't know. And then I finally went to it and I was bored. So I would just do makeup every day. And then I really got my skills intact. And I just started asking my friends to be models for me for my makeup page. And then people started asking me to do weddings, to do proms, to do quinceañeras, just like all special events. And then ever since then, I've really just been on the go with it.
Okay, so what would you say is like a day in the life as a makeup artist? Like, give us a rundown from morning to night.
So, that's a good question. In the morning, in the morning, I really try to get everything done because I feel like my clientele mainly like comes more in the afternoon or like night when they're going out. They kind of want their makeup done. So like, in the morning, I'm gonna go to the gym. Then I come home. I make sure like all my supplies are like all out clean. If not, I'll clean the brushes and everything, get it all situated. Then I have like a makeup case, like a big ass travel case. So like I put everything out like that. I put all like the disposable items out so that they know the cleanliness level is on a milli as always. And then I get their seat situated, everything. Make sure I have like their color of makeup, like depending on the person, because I have like different color for everybody, obviously. And then I do what I gotta do on them, Picasso, paint their face. And then I always have like, these type of lights set up so that I get those good pictures at the end. And then post them on Instagram, and then it's history.
So, do you remember the first time you did makeup on somebody or yourself?
The first time I did makeup on somebody, I think it was my friend for her senior year picture day, whatever. She wanted like a full like beat for her yearbook picture, so I did a maroon smoky eye, just something that would like really pop in her pictures because she was like light skinned, like she wanted the lashes, everything go all out. And that's when I really realized like I can go places with it, because like the way that she felt afterwards is the reason why I'm still in the industry till this day. Like I just love to make people feel beautiful and like feel most confident in themselves. And after seeing her glow after that, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Like, fuck with it. But I've been doing makeup on myself since I was like 13, so that's like, I don't remember that. I just remember cutting off my eyebrow, and then that was it.
So, is there like any influences or role models you look up to?
Influences. I really love. It's a hard one. It's my influence. I love like Kylie Jenner's makeup line, like Kim Kardashian, like how like simplistic they are with their looks, but it just looks so like glamorous. So I've always like looked after their type of like makeup looks, and I'll try and like make it like my own type of style because I do tend to be like a little extra with everything. And then there's like Jeffree Star. Like I'm really into like bright colors. Like even my Instagram alone, like everything's just always super bright. So like those people that come to me and they want like super like crazy out of the world looks, I'm like, I'm your girl. So I feel like a little bit of everything. I don't know. I don't have like an exact like inspiration, I guess. I just have some people that I like look up to. I'm like, oh, I like that. It's like,
So do you remember, like, you know, you said you've been doing it for 3 years, right? So do you remember, like, what struggle stood out to you the most, where it was like it felt the most difficult?
I feel like the biggest thing I struggled with, but one of the main things that I like really wanted to focus on going into like doing people's makeup was like I feel like a lot of like makeup artists aren't like multicultural in the sense that like they can't work on like every single like skin color or skin type, and like I feel like that's a problem in our industry. Like a lot of people focus on like the lighter skin girls rather than darker complexions, and I feel like it's always like kind of a struggle to like match like certain like foundations because they don't necessarily make ones as dark as some people are, which is sad. And you know, you think in 2023 like they would fix that, but they don't. So like that's the biggest struggle I feel like I've had, like fully making every single color and ethnicity feel comfortable in my chair, like, when it came to skin matching.
So on the upside, what is your proudest moment so far?
My proudest. My friend got married in November 2021, and I remember she came to me and she wanted me to do her makeup for her special day. Her sister and her mom already had like a makeup artist that was gonna come in for them, but like she wanted me to do her and then her other bridesmaids. Like she handpicked me, and that's when I was first starting, but like she always like believed in me since day one, so that was like a big thing. And like her wedding photos came out like phenomenal, like everyone loved it, and like that's like one of like the main features I'd say on my page, because that was like a really big moment for me, because you know weddings are a big deal. That's like a lifetime worth of memories in one day. So that was definitely my proudest, making her feel beautiful because she loved the look I gave her.
So with all the experience that you went through so far, what would you tell a 13-year-old you that wants to get into the business?
Just a good one. I would say like, you know, don't listen to what any person has to say, because like I feel like my uncle's my biggest hater. He always tells me like I should have went to school, like I should have like became a doctor, I should have done this, done that. I feel like it's so hard to tell a young girl like you have to figure out your entire life at the age of like what, you graduate high school at 18, you're supposed to figure out what you're gonna do. I feel like, and especially at 13, like you know, like you're finally like getting into high school, kind of like you're getting introduced into like this whole new world of like makeup and beauty and all that. I feel like it's very good to like focus on like the fact that like, you know, do you, like every day is a learning curve. Every day, you know, you're learning stuff about yourself, and like if you love it, then do it. It doesn't matter what everyone else around you thinks about you wearing makeup, or you wearing too much, too little, you're ugly, whatever. Like whatever makes you happy, because these people are only here temporary.
So what should we look for in 2024?
We should look for, well, I already made business cards, but I've really, the end of 2023, like my makeup page used to be Gigi with the good makeup. Like that was like my go-to, but that I felt like was more like childish. So I changed it to Gigi Lee Glamour. So it had more of like an upscale like ring to it, so that like it brought more attention. And then like my business cards kind of like co-line with that, but I have not been very good with like advertising or like passing them out. So in 2024, like I really want to like focus on my Instagram and like create new looks, like have like a bunch of like my friends just really like model for me, so I can show like my variety, you know, different skin colors, different textures, different looks, so people know that there's like a place for them in me no matter what.
Okay, so give us your socials.
My socials, so my regular Instagram is at it's Gianna Rivera, ITSGIANNARIVERA. Gigila. And then my makeup Instagram is at Gigi Lee Glamour, GIGILEEGLAMOUR.
Appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you so much.